1945. Entered service at West Virginia. Born 2 October 1923, Quietdale, West Virginia. Citation reads as follows. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty as demolition sergeant serving with the 21st Marines, 3rd Marine Division, in action against enemy Japanese forces on Iwo Jima, Volcano Islands, 23 February 1945. Quick to volunteer his services when our tanks were maneuvering vainly to open a lane for the infantry through the network of reinforced concrete pillboxes, buried mines, and black volcanic sands, Corporal Williams daringly went forward alone to attempt the reduction of devastating machine gun fire from the unyielding positions. Covered only by 4 riflemen, he fought desperately for 4 hours under terrific enemy small arms fire and repeatedly returned to his own lines to prepare demolition charges and obtain serviced flamethrowers, struggling back frequently to the rear of hostile emplacements to wipe out one position after another. On one occasion, he daringly mounted a pillbox to insert the nozzle of his flamethrower through the air vent, killing the occupants and silencing the gun. On another, he grimly charged enemy riflemen who attempted to stop him with bayonets and destroyed them with a burst of flame from his weapon. His unyielding determination and extraordinary heroism in the face of ruthless enemy resistance were directly instrumental in neutralizing one of those fanatically defended Japanese strong points encountered by his regiment and aided vitally in enabling his company to reach its objective. Corporal Williams' aggressive fighting spirit and valiant devotion to duty throughout this fiercely contested action sustained and enhanced the highest traditions of the U.S. Naval Service. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Hoorah! Yeah.
For those of y'all that may not know, Mr. Williams used to be a chaplain for the Congressional Medal of Honor Society, and I figured this would be a fitting occasion for him to offer some words. So I present to you Hershel Williams.
Thank you very much. First, let me say to you, on behalf of the Congressional Medal of Honor Society of the United States, thank you for your service to America. I have a grandson with me, Brent Casey, who happened to be in the first Desert Storm situation. He was not very smart. He continued to jump out of perfectly good airplanes, and I don't understand it.
Airborne all the way!
You see what I have to put up with. I was not a Christian when I was in battle on Guam and Iwo Jima. But I will guarantee you that I knew there was some power in some source that when my life was in danger, I sought that power. And I did not realize until many years later just where that power came from and how it saved my life. I have a couple of statements that I keep on my wall in front of my tube computer that says, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift to God. And the other one is that we never know what the future holds. But we do know who holds the future. If someone would have told me as an 18-year-old Marine that one day I would be standing in the presence and face-to-face with the President of this great United States of America and have him to place around my neck a ribbon similar to what I'm wearing with a medal on it that at that point in time in my life really had no meaning, I would have said, you have lost your mind. There is no way that could happen to a little old country boy from West Virginia. Many of you in this group are going to face those times when you will seek help. Don't be bashful about it. He's always present. There's no way we can escape him. And thank God, thank him, that he's there for us. I never dreamed that I would be the chaplain of the Medal of Honor Society. At the time I became chaplain, we had 250 recipients of the Medal of Honor Society. Today, we're down to 98. And we're losing somewhere around 10 to 12 a year. In the Iraq-Afghanistan war, we have had 5 Medals of Honor awarded. And every one of them were awarded posthumously because that individual thought enough of the guy on his right or his left that he was willing to give his life for it. There are some of you in this room. I know that. Maybe you don't. But we do have a bond among service people that does not exist any other place in the world. And you know that as well as I do. Thank you again for what you're doing. Thank you for the freedom that I continue to enjoy every day. And I know if I were to ask you, you would just say, as I say, I'm just doing my job. Well, thank you for doing it so well. God be with you. God protect you. God love you. God bless America.
I was a member of the Patriot Guard, and I was actually at this great shot service.
No, you can have it. Well, the costume comes out of
Oh, yeah, you think, yeah, Marines.
Yeah, you can't get ahead of these gunnery shot. I will do that. Since you were so kind to me.
Yeah, I love it even bottle.
I mean, nasty to me.
For 2 years I've never.
John, you want to continue catching all this?
Sorry to steal your thunder.
No, you're fine. I was just going to greet him. Well, I'm Captain Brown. Good to meet you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your service.
What'd you do wrong?
One of those metal doors hit my hand. So I have this one.
Well, thank you for being who you are and what you're doing. He's always there, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he is.
Yes!
Wish we had some,
She's got 2.
I want to go in the back. John,
I think you can save it. Can I try?
I want to go get a bite.
Oh, all right. I'll give it to you.
And then I need a picture.
Did we turn it off or what?
Up to John.
Take a picture.